I just lost my appetite, bro. Oh my god.
There we go. Oh man, that's hot, man. That is hot. That is hot, man. Welcome, 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 everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your man, the People's Champion. I'm not here alone. I'm here with the sports gurus. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What is up, good peoples?
What's up, everybody?
All right, all right. We're gonna swing it on off with the first lady of No Balls, No Glory, Crystal Clear. Introduce yourself, sweetheart.
What's up, everybody? It's Crystal Clear. How's everybody doing on this icy, snowy day?
Man, tell me about it, man. Icy, snowy day. I love it. Hey, man, we're gonna swing it on over to my man West 10. West 10, introduce yourself, brother.
We're Tennessee in the building, man. What it do, man? From 21 to 22, from Tennessee all the way to the Lou, man. You hear me? Y'all already know what it do, man. Let Crystal speak for herself on all that snow shit. Cause it feel good in Tennessee, babe. I got on the white beater tonight. It feel good. It was just a little rainy, but you know, it's all good. It's 64 degrees in Tennessee, boy. It feel good today.
You just had to brag about that 64 degrees, didn't you?
Hey, West 10, is that 50 beater or is that whole dollar beater you got on?
Actually, this was summer wear, man. This is shit I thought in the summer. Hey, it's the GOAT birthday, man. You know, I gotta show a little love to the GOAT today, man. You know, here.
Hey, I'm finna say West 10 got that Ray Rice wife beat on, baby. he got that Ray Rice.
Get that Ray Ray on.
He got that baby Ray on today, baby.
Just call that the Ray Ray.
The Ray DeWitt.
I only wear Ray Rice. I got a Ray Rice jersey. I only wear it to visiting stadiums because that automatically let the opposing visiting team know
what time it is.
Don't play with me, man. I'm ready to smack a bitch today, man. Don't play with me, man. You ready? So don't come talking that bull.
West 10 doing it in honor of Ike Turner. He is smack mode in honor of the late Ike Turner.
Nah, look, man. Let me get something else. Let me get something understood, man. Bitches do not only wear ponytails and dresses. So I'm just saying, it's some niggas, there's some bitches too. So that's the sense I was speaking in, not the woman's sense.
I completely understand, Wes. I completely understand. Hey, man, we're going to swing it on over to my man Dino's, who came in with that fire beat tonight.
Yes,
Dino's,
sir.
introduce yourself, brother.
What up, sports fans? It's your boy Dino's, a.k.a. Beats by Thesaurus on this sleety night. Thanks you for sliding in and chopping it up with your peoples tonight.
I like that. He say on a sleety night.
Sleety.
Thank you. He said it was
sleety. Did you say slutty or sleety?
Sleety.
Oh, sleety. I'm gonna say, Beast, what you just get through doing?
Not skeety.
What you doing tonight?
Not skeety. Sleety.
Hey, West, are you filling in for Christorian?
Oh, man, I think
You-
he is.
That's the those
I
some hard
don't need
shoes to
no
fill, man.
replace this story slot. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to replace that slot.
That's a damn big shoe to fill. I tell you that.
Hey man, I'm trying to call Chris
Give me the
Stewart
blunt.
right now.
I know one thing. If it's sleety and snowed in up there, people better
Oh, he caked up.
that's what I'm saying. People better call check on their mom's dukes, man. See, goddamn Christonia might be down through there.
Man, I haven't heard caking since my college years, man. I went to University of Central Missouri, and I was close to KC, and that was a KC term, caking.
Oh man,
Mhm.
you
My
want some
For them
ice?
room was
sweet
like,
ass
you,
niggas, man. That's a
you
Memphis
over there,
term
you over there
too.
caking. I'm like,
They say
That's
you
a
I
want some
Memphis
got
term
cookies, dude.
too.
What you talking about?
you want some ice cream with that cake, man.
I said,
Sweet
AKA,
ass niggas,
get that
man.
Betty Crocker popping.
Dino, introduce yourself, brother. Y'all reintroduced yourself, didn't you? You didn't tell them about that fire beat that you had, man. Tell 'em about
That track was one of my originals. That is called The Runaround.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. We got my man, Coach Corey, came into the gig. Coach Corey, introduce yourself, brother.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This Coach Corey, man. Reach one, teach one, as I always say. If we can reach one, we can teach one. From the loop to the 10, we back at it again, y'all. We
Yes,
gonna
sir.
have fun.
And
Gonna have fun.
speaking
That-
of reaching one and teaching one, I think Coach reached out and taught you a very, very valuable lesson, People's Champ.
What lesson did he teach me,
Stay
dude?
off the memes, man.
Hey, D.
We ain't got no
Hey,
time,
what-
Dino.
what-
Don't
what-
get that started, Dino.
What did Apollo Creed's coach say to Rocky? Let it go. Let
Hey,
it go.
Hey, man, this is a whole new day, man. Hey, we finna
Let it
talk
go.
about some sports today, and we finna have us some fun, man.
Hey, man, I tried to tell him. He
He
started
did.
it, man.
He gave you fair warning. He said, "Look, man, I'm gonna give you this one warning before I go ham."
Hey, man,
And
I
he
ain't
didn't go
worried
high
about it.
ham, bro. He went pork pot belly.
Hey, man,
Wolf.
Hot jelly.
I think you biased to Coach Corey, man, because
No, I'm not.
when he come with his
I
what
call
the
it fair.
hell, man.
I am the most Hey, I'm
When he
one
come
of
with
the
what the
only few
hells, man.
people who went in on Patrick Mahomes. Now you
Hey,
know
man.
I keeps it a buck.
He feel like you biased because he feel like he won that, man.
Hey, man,
He-
it is
No, I
what
mean
it is.
you had
Yeah,
some
You was
good ones.
whole. You
Everybody,
had some real good ones.
Like, it was
everybody,
good on both
everybody,
ends. I
everybody
don't know
biased
how
against the
I don't know
people's
how you
champ.
picked the winner, Dino. It was good on both ends. I don't know.
Hey, man, people's champ. Hey,
He unfairly threw Crystal in there. See
no,
that?
Yeah, he tried to
I
tag
think
team it.
Crystal was just laughing too damn hard about your shit. You know what I'm saying? I think he just put her in there coming in.
As
No,
Hey,
he threw
man,
me in. He threw
I'ma
me
tell
in there before.
I gotta tell you, man. Hey, Crystal be taking her slow jabs and stuff. She send me memes about the Lakers. She be, hey man, Crystal is slick as hell, man. Y'all think Crystal innocent, man? She is slick as hell, man. Hey, Crystal, that kid that was in school that threw rocks, and then hey, she'd throw candy or throw something at somebody. They start getting in trouble. Crystal just like she's writing, doing her work and stuff. And she the innocent. They be ready to fight Crystal, man. That's how Crystal is, man. Don't let that pretty face fool you, man. She is slick, man. She went to U City High School, so you know she's slick.
Okay, so I may have been the reason why, the Super Bowl party at the church is a men's only event. One year they invited everybody.
They invited the women.
I talked so much trash. I think that was the last time the women were invited.
Oh man, you talked your trash with the best of them.
But Chris,
I think I got us kicked out.
You got every woman kicked out.
You hadn't even seen what was going on. You wasn't even on when the memes were thing kicked off.
I know. I was singing the praises to the Lord, and he.
Yeah, he gonna ambush you like that. That wasn't even right.
He just mad. He just mad because I was talking trash to him on Saturday
I'm gonna tell
about
you what it is. People's Champ Slick still got something with Crystal on that shit because she ain't no real Laker fan. When we started this show, he was a Laker fan, but as the show went on, we realized she ain't no damn Laker fan. She'll go to state fan.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
it's one thing we can all agree on. Me, Coach Corey, and West 10 still be more all day, baby.
Yeah, that's what we gonna be.
That's what we do, man.
Y'all got something to cheer about.
Hey, man. Hey, because we finna
Y'all will too next year. Y'all
we
get
finna
a quarterback.
Hey, man, we just gonna segue right into it, man. NBA talk right now, man. We got who is your mid-season MVP right now? If the season stopped today, who is the MVP of the league?
Ja.
Joel Embiid.
Man, Ja.
Or Ja. They like either one. I wouldn't be mad at either one.
I'm gonna go a little off cuff with y'all, man. Let me tell you who I would say would be the MVP right.
If you say anybody that's a Laker,
hey, no.
Some trouble on her tonight. It's gonna be some trouble on her tonight.
No, for real, man, for real. I think DeMar DeRozan the MVP right now, man.
That ain't off the cuff.
DeMar. Oh my God.
DeMar,
and you know what? The Lakers had a chance to sign that dude, man. And we're gonna tonight is the first night. Tonight is the first night. I'm gonna let the Lakers have it because Anthony Davis, man, he is soft as medicated cotton dipped in baby.
I told you that.
Man, we said that.
This nigga soft as hell.
But
that dude is flimsy, man.
Let me throw something else. Let me piggyback off something you just said.
Man,
I think LeBron got some kind of beef with DeMar DeRozan because they don't really hang out like he do with other guys. So I think when it really came down to them trying to get him, since he ain't one of them cats that be all up in LeBron's face and worshiping him, he ain't want that dude on the squad.
I don't think that.
I think all them other dudes feel some kind of way about LeBron, and they hold him at a different little standard. And Rosen is one of them cats that he just want to ball and compete against whoever they is that think they the best. He just want to play against you, because he got that dog in him where he just want to be great. It don't matter who got the title of being great. He just want to be great. He just want to go out there and prove himself.
I agree.
Where some of these guys, they starstruck.
They are. Because you know what, Coach? You made a valid point. When LeBron be having these workouts and inviting everybody in to LA and stuff to hoop in the summertime, DeMar DeRozan don't even come.
He
don't even come, man. And you know what? When you mention that, you really shine some light on it. Because
let me tell you, where DeMar DeRozan come from?
He came from Toronto.
Who?
He came from Toronto.
No,
And who? That's the whole team he played for.
Yeah, he played for Toronto. Then he played with the Spurs.
And LeBron been in his ass ever since his goddamn beginning of his career, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Westbrook. I was surprised Westbrook playing with LeBron because Westbrook you talk so much shit playing against LeBron, like he just hated him. So,
but see, that's what I'm on that. But see, that's what I'm talking about, West here.
LeBron got a lot of haters. Westbrook
is one of those guys that he idolized guys.
Yeah.
So
LeBron ain't one of them guys he idolized. LeBron is one of them guys he like playing against. When you see him play them games he played against LeBron, this boy, he like playing.
But I'm telling you, it's a lot of guys that you can love to hate, but you still respect them some kind of way that you kind of jock them a little bit. And I think Westbrook is one of those guys that want to play against LeBron, but he still kind of jock him a little bit. So LeBron is the kind of guy that'll go get him.
No, Westbrook need a LeBron or a KD or any somebody like that to play with any damn way. You know what I'm saying?
don't have no friends on the court. If he playing against you, you his enemy anyway. I don't care if you his best friend. That's just Westbrook. He don't.
Right.
He so you.
Man,
I don't know.
but you
But
know what
DeRozan
though?
always shine where the lights ain't it. You put him somewhere the lights at, it's like he kind of don't want the lights all on him. But if he goes somewhere and play where he ain't on TV at night and shit like that, like he do better. Like when he was with Toronto, he did better than when he was with the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? When he got with the Spurs, he ain't do as good as he when he with Toronto because Popovich they had the light on them a lot. You feel? It's like when he go somewhere low key, he shine more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And let's
man.
be honest, that Spurs team was pretty stacked. With Tim
Yeah, it was
Duncan and
that
them,
too. Yeah.
he had some players around him, so he didn't really have to be that guy. When he went to Toronto, it wasn't as many stars around there, so he could go ahead and do what he needed to do.
Him and Kyle Lowry was the only two.
Yeah,
And
they
then you have Fred Van Fleet. Van Fleet coming off the bench and six man and everything, but those are the only three weapons they really had up there. D knows, what's up, man? What you got to share, D?
This is all I got to say about Russell Westbrook. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Oh, that's hey, don't hey, you don't need to say no more.
I don't have to say anything. I'm gonna leave
This
that right there.
is a bitch, man.
What's understood don't have to be explained, man.
Hey man, can I express my feelings right now, man, about something? You remember when we was growing up, y'all, how we used to couldn't wait to see what the players wearing and shit, so we can decide what we gonna try to wear to school that day or how we gonna put ourselves together.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the kids ain't doing that shit nowadays.
They are. They are. That's the problem.
Lord.
Hey, man, if you go back and look at
Lord.
previous NBA games and stuff, when you see Michael Jordan headed to a game,
Man,
he in an Armani suit, man.
You heard me.
He got two suits. He got a suit he come to the game in, and then he got a suit he put on right after the game.
You heard me.
I'm talking about Armani, Taylor, everything.
It ain't gotta be no suit. You can just look fucking. He look normal. Look like goddamn. Look like an athlete. Don't look like no goddamn.
Hey man, when the NFL players
Scotland or some shit, man.
The NFL players doing it too.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something though, man. And Coach Corey can agree with me on this, man. When the Rams was playing their football games at the Dome, they stayed across the street at the hotel.
Hey, man, you take that out, man.
They stayed across the street at the hotel. And when these guys walking across the street, they have fans outside. They high-fiving them and everything. These guys coming to the game in suits and stuff, man. These guys ain't coming in with no little shorts or sweat. These guys coming in full suits, man. What happened to the days of these guys coming to the games in suits and stuff, man?
I don't know. What's up with spandex and the male species nowadays? What the hell? Oh Lord.
You think it should be a black market on spandex for men?
I just don't understand.
Hey man, I don't agree with it, man. D, we asked everybody, Coach Corey, did you tell me who your mid-season pick for your MVP?
My mid-season would probably be Ja. I think he
come on.
I think he making the biggest impact on his team.
Yeah.
I think he making the biggest impact on his team because what he's doing for his team is making him an MVP in my mind.
So we got West 10 because you don't seem happy with that choice.
He very happy with it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Great mind.
I felt like what?
Hey, we got two for Ja, one for DeRozan. Who you got, Crystal? MVP now. You said Joel, right? My fault.
I said Joel, or I wouldn't even be mad at Ja. I think either way.
So we got Joel / Ja with Crystal. Who you got, D? MVP now.
I'll roll with Ja, but I'll caveat I have not watched much basketball this season. Because it's just like if you watch a basketball game, it's a 3-hour game, but the fourth quarter, if it's close, the last 3 minutes take about an hour. That's all you need to watch. Just watch the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. So I'll probably start tuning in around April to see what teams separate going into the playoffs.
Well, guess what, Dino? There's a lot of people that been watching basketball, try to keep up with it. AC, Ja live yet. They just took my nigga off TV, man. We can't get on TNT or nothing, man.
For real, they really should be showing
You ain't
more
in the
Memphis
South.
game. If you want to see some good basketball, Memphis is really playing some good basketball right
They
now.
are.
And
They playing
Adams,
some real
Small
good
Adams
market,
is
basketball.
coach.
Adams
It's all
is a
about dollars
great
and that
kid.
small market. Same
Adams
problem
is,
St.
oh my
Louis have, the same problem Milwaukee probably has. You're in that small market, you're not gonna get the marquee games. Even after
But
winning the
but
damn championship. How many
but
marquee games have the Bucks had?
but here's my thing. That's one thing that I think that these leagues need to have more control over. They need to be able to have more control over the games that they're putting on TV. If they want to grow their sport,
Right.
they
Yeah.
need to be to have more control over what people are seeing because people ain't really trying to see the Knicks all the time, and they on TV way too much.
Yep.
People ain't really trying to see the Indiana Pacers, and teams like that. So get their ass off TV.
God.
Man,
Ain't trying to see the
hey,
Lakers
get
every
get them
goddamn night either,
up,
man.
get them up out of there, man. So right now, who is the best team in the NBA right now? Who is the best team? And then we're gonna go on the other hand. Who is the worst team? And you bastards better not say the Lakers the worst team because they are not
Oh,
the worst team. But
damn. Hold
Yeah,
on.
they
I'm trying to
Close.
figure out the
hey,
best
hey,
though.
hey,
I'm trying to
hey, we
the
gotta say
best
who the
team and the
best and
best
then who
player.
the worst. Now, best team, and then we're gonna go worst team.
Okay.
So who
But
Best
who
best,
the
team.
I
best
want to
team
say
right now?
Memphis, but Memphis ain't the best team. They're a good team, great team, but they, man, I like the, man, I like
Memphis, I think is
Chicago.
Memphis is I think is the biggest surprise.
Yeah, that would be
They're the
my
biggest. They were the biggest surprise. I
They
guess
don't,
if
they
you
ain't no
best,
damn surprise. What y'all surprised about?
no. I thought Memphis was gonna be like they were in the play-in tournament last
'Cause we
year.
always,
I thought
I
I thought
already
they
know
was
we
gonna
always
be.
fight for that last spot. That
I
shit
thought
wasn't
they was
gonna
gonna.
happen for us.
I thought they was gonna be like maybe like 6, 5. I didn't think they was gonna be in the play-in scenario. I thought they were gonna be above 6, but they the third seed.
Third,
I
yeah,
didn't think they
third right
I didn't think they would be that high.
uh-huh.
I don't think they would be that high, especially dealing with Utah. I mean, to be completely honest, I mean it's great, and I knew that they was gonna be dangerous, but I kind of saw the top being Phoenix, Utah.
Golden
They
State.
didn't to the
You-
East,
you-
man.
you-
It's
I
all
didn't
in
think
your,
I
it's
didn't,
all in
hey,
your Western
hey,
teams.
hey, I gotta tell you, man, Golden State, man. Phoenix, in my opinion, Phoenix is the best team right now, but Golden State is in their
they're the
rearview mirror,
scariest.
man.
They're the
Because
scariest one
because the
right now.
thing is, even though I'm a Laker fan, I'm a realist too, man. When Draymond Green get back, along with that group that they got, they gonna be scary when it come time for these playoffs, man. Because I don't. And one thing I learned when I saw the Lakers and the Golden State the other night, Lakers would get up 6, and next thing you know, bam, bam, it's tied up again. The Golden State Warriors can always shoot them back in the game. They are never out of a game, and that's what's going to be the key factor when it comes to playoff basketball. Golden State got some guys on that team that will shoot them back in the game at all times. So
Your
that's
people,
People
your
tell me,
people.
you
They
know what I
gotta
thought about
stay
when I seen
healthy
that
though.
game?
Yeah, they gotta stay healthy.
hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second.
When I seen that game, what I had thought about was the Lakers' plan to get in against Golden State. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. They gonna Golden State gonna tear their ass cat regular.
Yeah, imagine trying to get a ticket for that game.
Crystal, who
geez.
you gonna be rooting for, Crystal?
You know who she
You
gonna
gonna
be
have
rooting for.
you got a
Hey,
double
man.
jersey. You got a double jersey, like Lakers and Golden State on one side. Like,
You know,
let me get
it
you a
would be a
double
COVID.
jersey.
I was gonna do what the Currys did when Steph and Seth played against each other in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
They had the jersey. They had the one son on the front and the other one on the back,
On the
and they
back.
flipped them each game.
Yeah.
They when they was
Hey,
trying.
man.
I think they should have just had a Blazers jersey because Seth needed more support then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something though.
Golden
Memphis
State has
survived.
got to stay healthy.
They gotta stay healthy.
I think right now, Steph is playing too many minutes because it's some games, man. He just looked just so fatigued that he is just worn the hell out.
I think that's why he didn't enter the 3-point contest. He didn't even try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Did Clay be in that junk?
He got a lot of
No.
miles on this body,
Damn.
man.
I
Hey,
wanna see Clay in that motherfucker.
hey, Steph got a lot of miles on this body, man. And
I think Steph and Clay at this point, they don't enter the 3-point contest unless they ain't got nothing better to do because
they don't got nothing to prove, man.
they just walk in there and do what Larry Bird did. Who's shooting for second?
And if Steph and Clay walking there together, they gonna say who's shooting for third place.
Right. This gonna be your championship match.
That's it. Hey, me and my brother here, we 1-2. So y'all gotta see who gonna shoot for the third place spot.
Your family, your Vanessa family was clowning last night.
Oh man. Oh, Otto Porter, man. Hey, man. Whew. Hey, yeah. He had a pretty decent game last night.
Yeah,
I cannot lie.
He had a good game last night. He was.
That's what's gonna be
big.
scary. That's what's gonna be scary when we get to the point when you get to playoff basketball. They don't play back to backs, so they'll have so Steve Kerr have his full roster available every game because they're not playing back to backs.
Oh yeah.
Because right now they missing Draymond and they also missing
the kid, the center, right? What's his name?
Wiseman.
Yeah, they missing Wiseman and stuff, man.
I don't know what anybody.
He's getting close to being ready to coming back.
Yeah, he fouled on 5 the other day.
Yeah, Penny been working with Wiseman, man. On sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting them right, man. He gonna be right.
Hey,
He'll
man.
probably be back after All-Star break. I'm gonna tell you, I done saw Brooklyn play the last probably 2 or 3 games. They look like a completely different team with James Harden out there.
So what you saying? They gonna win it? They gonna win it all now, like the other people saying?
I don't know if they're gonna win it all, but they're gonna be tough. If KD can get healthy and whatever mental issue your boy got, and he can get in there and see how they put everything together.
Yeah.
They're gonna be tough because their brand of basketball has changed. It's not so much one-on-one. They're pushing the ball, they're moving the ball, they're cutting, they're running Seth Curry off a lot of screens, and he's hitting open jump shots. And now they have bigs that are going in there and rebounding. Before, you had KD trying to be the guy to rebound. Because LaMarcus Aldridge plays on the outside. So he doesn't go rebound very often.
Right.
But now,
what?
You got Drummond in there, he will go down in there. And then if you can get Aldridge in there a little bit, and then KD in there a little bit, now you got 3 pretty big guys in there going after rebounds.
I think the only problem that Brooklyn is gonna have is at the position that they put themselves in. Like right now, they're sitting in the 8th seed, so they got to get out of the play. They're in a play-in scenario right now. They will get 2 shots at the to get in, but they're in a play-in scenario, and you fighting with teams ahead of them like Boston, Toronto, and then right behind them is Charlotte. So it's like they gotta at the same time they gotta take off and go on a win streak at the same time as somebody's having a losing streak in order to get out of that play-in tournament, because that puts them at a bad thing. Because when you get to a game where,
but I got to tell you something though, Crystal, you got to look at it like this: they're only 6.5 games out of the top seed though too. If you can look at the glass half empty or the glass half full, but
right, it's only
6.5 out, and when you get everybody back, I don't know. They won't be put like this. They won't be in that 8th seed at the end of the season. I'll tell you that.
They don't. That would be the scary thing for the top half of the Eastern Conference, but it's also what they got to do. Like, I really think they got to get out. They got to get to 6. They got to
Yes.
get to 6, because if staying in 7 or 8 puts them in a situation where one team just got to get up for one game.
Yeah.
You got to get up for one game, and if they don't have and here's the thing: if they the 8th seed, right?
Yeah.
Here it becomes tricky. If they the 7th seed, they want to be the 8th seed. If they're in a play-in tournament, they got to be the bottom seed. You know why? Because if they're the top seed, if that mandate don't change, it's a home game. Who can't play at home?
Kyrie.
And you need Kyrie Irving in a tournament style game.
And that's been one of the biggest things that they've been dealing with and everything, man, because the city of New York say they didn't terminate it over 1,500 city workers because they refused to get vaccinated. And if the mayor, if they lift that vaccine mandate, you gonna have that. We talk about something bigger than it. We talk about a class action lawsuit now. People that lost their jobs and everything, they were terminated from their jobs because of a vaccine, and now you lifting it for an NBA player. It's gonna be a storm, boy. It's gonna be a storm.
It's gonna be a storm. I mean, you got San Francisco, where the Warriors playing at, they didn't double down on it. You can't enter Chase Center unless you vaccinated and boosted.
Wow. They said vaccinated and boosted. But one thing I can say about Brooklyn, man, they are 6.5 games out that top seed. They only 2 away from Boston for that 6th seed. But I think everybody wants Boston and Brooklyn to somehow meet in the playoffs. We don't care what round it is. We want them to meet in the playoffs.
Do we really?
I would say yes, man.
We want to see it, but do we really? Do Brooklyn really want to see Boston in a 7-game series?
I mean, not Boston. Brooklyn want to see Philadelphia, not Boston. I mean Philly.
Yeah, at some point, Philly, yeah.
Yeah, everybody go want to see Brooklyn and Philly, man. But if I had to say it right now, the best team is Phoenix. The worst team right now, I would say, hey man, the New York Knicks looked pathetic last night after that loss last. New York Knicks, man. Hey, if y'all saw, Stephen A. Stephen A. say he not gonna even drive past the Boston. I'm at the Madison Square Garden no more. He not gonna even drive in the city.
So he taking the scenic route. He going the long route.
Man, he say he go fly wherever he gotta go. He don't even want to fly over the garden, man. He say he is disgusted. He owe Jay Will a Tom Ford suit. He owe what's his name? What's my man name? Who be on Pardon the Interruption? The black guy, Mike Wilbon. He he can take him. He pick any restaurant he want to go to. Stephen A. got to pay the bill, and he owed Jalen Rose some designer tennis shoes, man.
He coming out of the pockets, man.
Stephen A. shook his head and say, "Ain't no telling what type of tennis shoes Jalen go want."
he say, "Hell, anybody else, I'm probably gonna owe you too."
Right.
He was upset.
Oh man, he was. He was 40
that
hot,
was sad.
Boy.
Wouldn't you know?
Oh man, they didn't have KD. They didn't have Kyrie. They didn't have
Ben
Simmons. Oh my God, man!
And Brooklyn and then the Knicks were up 28 points, or 28 or 26, and lost the game.
Hey, they was up 28. Did you see the look on Spike Lee's face, man? I love watching Spike's face, man.
Who they played?
They played Brooklyn.
Brooklyn and the Knicks played last night in the Garden. And the
Knicks was up by 28.
28 points.
Brooklyn didn't lead at no point in the game until like 3 minutes ago in the game.
Hey man, and that's a perfect segue, man. Who is the NBA Coach of the Year right now? If you have to give out a Coach of the Year award. Hey,
I would say Memphis coach.
We know it ain't Tom
Yeah.
Thibodeau, I tell you that.
I would
That's-
have to say Memphis coach.
Yeah.
I would think that since Crystal said it was the most surprising.
Because you really can't, because you can't say Monty Williams because they got to the finals last year. Steve Kerr could never be coach of the year again with that squad because it's just at this point he just got to make sure he managing talent at this point. We know it ain't Frank Vogel.
Okay, now I gotta ask you this then. So, would you consider my man Billy Donovan the Coach of the Year? Billy Donovan is the Bulls coach, Chicago Bulls coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly think if you've turned a team around, then yeah. That's coach of the year.
Or what about my boy Spoelstra, man, down in Miami?
Spoelstra can never be coach of the year. He took teams to 4 NBA finals. He can't. He just know how to coach.
He got a whole different team though.
But I mean, Spoelstra's been doing this for so long. At a certain point, Eric Spoelstra, Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Doc Rivers, they're just great coaches.
Right. That becomes the norm with them. That's just the norm. Every year.
Like,
they'll never get a Coach of the Year because they've won too much.
Yeah, they won too much.
They have won exactly too much, man. I got a question to y'all before we move on to our NFL stuff. Do you think the All-Star game will be entertaining this year?
Is this All-Star week?
All-Star weekend. Yeah.
It ain't never entertaining.
Last year was entertaining because it was all one day.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, I remember I used to look forward to All-Star Saturday night, man. I used to look forward to the 3-point contest. I used to look forward to the dunk contest, man.
Yeah.
And over the years, the dunk contest has lost its luster so bad. The last true great dunk contest, and it was a runaway. It was Vince Carter, man.
Exactly.
Hey, man, after Vince Carter's first dunk, you knew who won the contest. For real.
It was over with.
He like,
anything better than that. It's over.
When it got to the point where people were looking forward, they were looking forward to the 3-point contest more than the dunk contest. That's when it became.
Yeah.
Because last year, I was like 3-point contest, even though it was like when I saw the list of who was in it, I was like, why they let that man in a 3-point contest?
Hey man, the dunk contest got so watered down. What's my man who got knocked out by one of the Paul brothers? Nate. What's his name?
Nate Robinson.
Hey, Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson entered the dunk contest every year. Man, I don't think so, dog. I'm sorry.
even this year's dunk contest, you got guys in the dunk contest that, like, don't get me wrong, I love, Warriors fan, but Juan Toscano Anderson is in the dunk contest.
Hey man, and what is the prize money for the winner of the dunk contest and the 3-point contest? What is it, 25 or 50K or something?
Yeah, it's enough.
Hey, it's enough for a rookie that's getting the NBA minimum, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why Toscano Anderson in it. He can jump. He can do dunks. Sign me up.
Hey, man.
This just in, Anthony Davis has a mild foot sprain, will be evaluated in 4 weeks.
I think they got to get rid of him, man.
It was a mild foot sprain and he had to be carried off.
They got to get rid of him, man.
That's just what they calling it. It wasn't mild if he couldn't walk off.
Right.
It was a little bit more serious than that. He couldn't even put pressure on him.
I saw it happen. Did y'all see it happen?
I saw it.
Man. every time I hate when somebody step on somebody's ankle, man. I cringe up, man. Because
No,
if you
the whole thing is wrong.
hey, if you ever played sports, and a lot of us did, man, we done stepped on an ankle or two. We done stepped on an ankle, man, and twisted an ankle, man, and that is not the fun. That oh my God, that's not a good feeling at all, man. Especially like me and Coach Corey, we used to catch, man, and oh man, that's it.
Because he
That's
wasn't
it,
asleep.
man.
He cried.
It can be bad like that too, man. If you ever got in the batter's box and got hit with a pitch in your ankle, man, it's just like it's a shock that goes through your body, man. You like yeah, it's that shock that goes through your body, man, and you like hey man, it becomes hard to put pressure on and everything, man. So I don't think the All-Star game it don't get fun to the fourth quarter. First three quarters, at least the first, the first half, it's gonna be a lot of dunking and lobbing and stuff.
Well, yeah,
Third
I
quarter,
will
they
say
get a
that.
little serious. Fourth quarter, that's when they turn it on, pedal to the middle. The halfway through the first quarter, pedal to the middle.
I will say this: the new format they got going on makes the All-Star game more interesting to watch throughout, because you got because whoever wins the quarter wins money that quarter. So and it starts over each quarter, so it makes them play a little harder.
Yeah.
For the whole entire game.
And don't the winner got to win by so many points or something, or?
Yeah, once they get to the fourth quarter, they tally it up, and then I forget what. Then it's a number you got to hit. Whichever team gets that number first, then wins the game.
Okay. But that made it a little bit more interesting than the years and everything, because back in the day, we was having All-Star games 165 to 172 and stuff like that.
And I think once LeBron left, once he left Cleveland, and then you saw players that were starting to migrate out west to try to avoid him in the East. Once they started doing that, and Adam Silver said, "Hold up, we just gonna let everybody get voted in. Top two vote getters, pick them up like you pick up like a pickup game of kickball or something. That way we don't have a lopsided thing, because it got to the point where it was so much dominance on the west side, the East never had a chance."
Oh yeah. Did Luka's a starter though, right? He's a starter.
Yeah, Luka is.
He's on LeBron's team, or is Luka on KD's team?
I think he's on LeBron's.
Okay.
I think LeBron's team is stacked.
Is John LeBron or KD's?
He's on KD's team.
Yeah. It's
LeBron picks Steph.
It's gonna be a pretty good one though, man. I tell you that. LeBron is loaded though. His team is loaded, man.
But you know why they put that point thing in, right?
Why you say that, Coach?
So they can end the game earlier, so all those guys can get to the parties.
Oh yeah. Because if you watch it, even though they say it get down to the last minute, I done seen some people, they still don't play too much defense though, man. And they got so many parties that's gonna be out there. And where's the All-Star game held at?
Cleveland.
In Cleveland.
In LeBron City. In King City.
Hey man, but it's in Cleveland, man, and it's too. Hey, Cleveland just had a gust of snow that went through that mugs too, though, baby.
But you got to understand, all those guys' contracts, they have all these appearance clauses in them. Yeah. So all this NBA All-Star Weekend is where they make up all these appearances. So if they don't want to make something at the end of the year, this is where they make it up at. All-Star Weekend, you show up 2 or 3 places, then you get those appearances taken care of that you're supposed to make. You got to make X amount of appearances in your contract, you can basically knock them off here in one weekend.
Yeah.
So
Hey
if this
man.
Yeah.
they don't let this game run all damn night, the 155 to 152, they can get out of there early and take
Hey,
care of
So
that stuff.
hey man, they can get out there and have a couple of them little parties or hop on that red eye and hey, knowing LeBron, he can hop on that plane and head on back to LA, man, and everything. So
yeah,
that,
LeBron got Giannis, he got Steph, DeMar, the Joker, Jimmy Butler, Luca, Darius Garland, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, and Fred VanVleet.
oh
He,
man,
Woo.
he ain't
they
got
loaded.
James Harden because Harden ain't playing.
Hey man, but he ain't gonna need them. Man, hey, you heard that
Yeah,
team she named?
no.
He ain't gonna need them. Shit,
They gonna
Hey,
shoot.
he loaded.
They gonna shoot They gonna shoot Team Durant out the gym.
Man, they
once again, James Harden to quit on another team. You know what that's all about? Him being picked last and them dudes laughing at his expense. Now all of a sudden, his hamstring too hurt, so he ain't gonna play an All-Star game.
but didn't he play against Boston last night?
Nope.
He didn't play? Okay, okay.
Mm-mm. But
He said
that's
Hey,
an
he said
ego
the
trip,
25th.
man. That's an ego thing. Them cats laughed at him and made jokes on him. He's like, okay, well, I'm the last pick. I'm just not gonna play an All-Star game. Come on, man, put your big boy panties on.
man, that's crazy, man. That is crazy, man. We're gonna swing it on over to our NFL, man. We're gonna swing it on over to our NFL, man. Cowboys. Cowboys are back in the news, man. The Dallas Cowboys paid $2.4 million to settle cheerleaders' allegations against the senior team executive Richard Dalrymple, who allegedly watched them undressing. He's a perv, man. That's all I can say.
It's Dallas. What can you expect?
Hey, man, he a perv, man. Hey, he a perv. He up here, man. Hey, that's a
This is a
perv,
team.
man.
This is a team who had a player get arrested for stealing underwear.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. I
Man,
can't.
they knew that nigga was watching them, man. They did that nigga just made them mad and told on them that they been knowing it. They might been watching that for years to get ready and shit.
Hey, man, I think so too, man. But $2.4 million that came out of Jerry pocket. So I kind of think Jerry may be the one that been watching too. So
Man, look, Jerry been paying them motherfuckers $2.4 million a year since the 90s, goddamn it. So hell, this shit just went public. You know what I'm saying? Jerry been doing this shit. It ain't nothing hell. Motherfuckers playing the Dallas Cowgirls,
You
hey,
talking
man.
about?
cheerleaders.
Come
They're
on, man.
cheerleaders.
You talking about a team that had a whole
Sex room.
a whole
Hey,
playoff.
House.
a
Not
boat.
only
They
that,
was doing a boat thing,
I thought
man.
that was the Vikings that had the love boat.
No.
but
That was Big Nate Newton there, man. They had chicks on the boat and stuff,
So what
man.
did Culpepper and them had that got busted?
they had the Cowboys
They
have
had a little
had.
duck off spot. They had a little hey, they had a little house and stuff.
On a practice facility,
Dum dums.
you know.
Um,
But the irony of all this is, you had a whole series called the Making
hold on one
of.
second, Coach Corey. Hold on one second. Hey, man, I'm finna slide out, man. Dino finna run it from here, man. I'm gonna jump on probably in like 10 minutes when I get in my truck, y'all. Dino, take it away, baby.
All right, you got the floor, Coach Corey.
The irony of this whole thing is we had this whole making of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. You know, they had all this promoting the making of these women. So they've already allowed themselves to be subjected to a whole lot of crap. So now you upset because somebody has been a voyeur and looking at you. Y'all set yourselves up for this a long time ago.
It's a fine line because you're a cheerleader
Yeah, yeah. I
You're
mean,
you're halfway home, and this is kind of it's expected.
you,
Let me
you
But
tell
to
you
see
this
you,
right
you
quick.
know, kind of like I don't know if y'all remember this. Old Chuck Berry got caught with some cameras in Blueberry Hill, man, in the bathroom. This was some years ago. Um, so this isn't the first time this has happened. There's some weird sick people out there, but you know, it's kind of part of the territory, unfortunately. And I'm sure it's going on with other teams. And Dallas just got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Not a surprise. It's them that got caught.
man, Dallas has been doing. They've been scandalous for a long time. It's just
Come on,
now
man.
starting to come out.
You wanna know who got fired
Yeah.
behind it? That
What's that? What's that?
whoever leaked it. That's the only motherfucker got fired. Cause Jerry said I've been paying this 2.4 million for years. Who leaked this shit? Get his ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? The public won't even supposed to know about this.
But see this then again, Jerry Jones man has been having people. You know, Jerry Jones got a club in the stadium, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jerry Jones got caught a few years ago, a few years back, where some people had took some pictures of him in the club with in the stadium with some underage girls.
I told y'all that was a reason why Jason Garrett was still the head coach. He knew stuff.
Yeah, some dirt.
You know, Jerry Jones, yeah, there was some pictures taken of him in the little club in Jerry World with some underage girls. You know, so it's a lot of stuff wrong with what's going on in Dallas, man. We just don't know all about it.
Other than trying to win football games.
Man, look,
Yeah,
that title, Jerry's World, it did not come from nothing on the field. I'm just gonna say that right now. Nothing happened on the field. They say, "Oh, this Jerry's World." No, it's off the field.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I've been saying that Dallas will never win as long as he's the owner. They won't. And unfortunately, you can't remove an owner. You can remove coaches, you can remove players, you can remove GMs. You can't
Yep.
remove the damn owner. Time will tell. I'm sure Game would disagree with me. He's not on with us tonight, but I don't think that organization will ever put it together because you have the owner trying to be the coach and the GM, and you hire people to do that job. And you're trying to do their job. You just worry about owning the team. You just fund everything. We don't need you poking your head in here and seeing what we doing.
Hey,
Only other owner like that. Matter of fact, let me think. There isn't one. He's he's in the class by itself. The closest I could think was maybe Mark Cuban, but even
hey,
he got a chip.
hey, what's the white dude that died that had died with all these women? The old white guy.
You
Oh,
have no.
Hugh Hefner. Hey, this
F.
nigga Hugh Hefner of the NFL, man. Been that shit for a long time, man. I don't know
Yeah.
why motherfuckers don't realize that. He done kept a lot of shit out the camera because it started before the internet really got here. So, you know what I'm saying? Jerry been there, man. You know what I'm talking about?
But he bring it on himself because he's not camera shy at all. Most owners like want to stay in the shadows. Like they don't even want to do press conferences. If they have to. Like we hired a new coach, we got a new stadium. You know, our draft pick or something like that, a high draft pick. But Jerry ass loves it. He loves all that attention. Whenever it's a chance to get on camera, you best believe he gonna take it. He gonna run his mouth. He gonna say some dumb shit, and they still not gonna win. And then it's gonna bring the cameras right back to him. What do you have to say about that, Jerry? And then the whole cycle starts all over again. Just my thoughts on it.
yeah, man.
Hey,
He's just too much in the way, man. He just need to be an owner and stay out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Put people in place that's gonna do what you need them to do and get out of the way.
hey, on another subject though, it went on the run sheet. Did y'all hear about the girl that was in the girl that they said she got they were she was in the damn, what's this going on right now?
Olympics.
The Olympics. How they let her play
Oh
after she
yeah,
took them
yeah,
drugs. They
yeah.
trying to
That's
say she took her granddaddy pills by mistake or some shit. Like what
fuck
the
out of here.
hell?
That's a whole that'd taken a whole other hour to
Right.
Man, that is
to
Because
crazy though.
because
because
now
now you
it's
know
it took another turn because they found other drugs in there that are also, oxygen inhibitors that supposedly help you with stamina and all that stuff. So that whole thing that they tried to cover up is not going to work now because they found some other inhibitors in there. So I'm like, y'all just tried to help this girl out, and now they done found out more stuff.
But what
yeah
about the sister though, man? She had somebody lost. She lost a parent and hit a little joint, man. God damn.
yeah, and that's that double standard, man. Unfortunately, but here's the smoking gun. When are we gonna hold the IOC accountable for their shenanigans? They just get to run amok. We don't even know who these people are. Who the hell is a part of the IOC? Who runs that? Or is it somebody that runs them? That's the question that nobody can seem to answer. Because the rules change all the time with them.
Yeah.
It's stupid. And now, clearly it's a race thing now. You have the black athlete held to one standard, the white athlete held to a different standard. If you got caught, you got caught. It shouldn't matter, right? Well, apparently
Right.
it does. Time will tell. I think this obviously has been going on before. Um, hopefully this will open up that Pandora's box, man. Get these conversations started. Start asking questions. Start snooping around. Some people need to be held accountable.
Right. Now, I want to share my screen with these photos of Jerry Jones, but I don't want YouTube to kick us off.
Is it a video or is it pictures?
It's pictures.
That's fine. I think it was the video. They their video may have got us. Tuesday, if those of you who didn't watch Tuesday's episode, we got shut down for a few minutes. We had
Well,
some
I'm
content
gonna
that wasn't very agreeable to YouTube's policies.
well, I'm gonna share my screen, and this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me screen.
There it is.
This is Jerry Jones with a young girl,
Come
you
on,
know,
man.
and then he's got another picture on here.
Oh wow.
Man, come on, man. Jerry the Hugh Hefner in a bill, man. I've been
And it's like, this is what what he doing, and they talking about
I ain't hating on Jerry. He pimping, man.
other stuff, and I'm like, come on, man, this is this is what's going on in Dallas, and people ain't saying nothing.
Man.
I'm like, come on, man, what is?
You know who he looked like in them pictures? Your boy Bobby Petrino. I think they
Yeah,
friends too.
probably so.
Old Bobby pedophile, because he couldn't keep his hands off the little girls, man. Like that dude. And he kept getting jobs. He still got a job now.
He in Springfield.
Right. Sad to say, Missouri gave him another job.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and his Jerry Jones statement about all that was that those pictures were taken out of context. How can they be taken
How
out
could
of
it have?
context?
What context? You grew up with another girl. She looks a little young, and she's not your wife.
Right. I'm
Man,
like,
he was just made it in the sense that they didn't get his good side You know what I'm talking about? The
He
cat. He
said,
said, you should have seen the
he
other
said,
photos. That was better than them.
you
Why they
know,
put them up there?
Hey, at least
they
he didn't
was
go Brett Favre and send a picture of his junk.
mis talking about, they were misrepresented. Nah, bro, them
You
not.
know what,
They
coach? You know what it
representate.
is, coach?
Well, and this is kind of goes to my point, man. When you reach a certain level of success, correct me, I just kind of feel like marriage is just off the table, unless that woman was there with you from the beginning. Like before you made your money, before you became famous, before you became a celebrity, she was there when you was just a guy. Once you reach a certain level, man, because you see this shit all the time. These celebrities, all these failed marriages, affairs, they get busted cheating. Like, what's the point?
You
Like
know,
I said, that's the trade off for fame. Unfortunately, you might want to just not even do the whole marriage thing.
and there's other pictures, man. I just showed those two because I didn't want us to get
Yeah, I'm
shut
sure
down.
it's plenty. I'm sure it's plenty of pictures of that.
I
Those
mean,
probably were
G.
the clean ones.
Don't
I
touch it.
mean, dude, there's literally a
You don't have
picture
to
of
pause it. I'll
him
just put it down right there.
getting a lap dance from somebody, and this is upstairs in his little club type area, and then it's literally got a picture of him holding a bottle like of champagne where his junk is, and him literally trying to grab the girl head and bring her face towards the bottle. And I'm like, come
In
on,
the vicinity of his said junk.
yeah. And him, sitting in between two chicks with his hand on the leg. I'm like, come on, Jerry, man.
Can we get a statement from Mrs. Jones?
No, he probably
Mrs.
don't.
Jones,
Oh,
He
she
don't
know.
allow.
Mrs. Jones,
He don't
she
allow
don't
her to
care.
talk.
She got to know.
She don't care.
But she got to know.
She knows,
She
and she also
care,
knows
but
she
she
don't
just like, you
care.
know what?
She got the drive.
Whatever.
She got her own personal driver. She's good.
She
She got
got
her
the
pool boy right.
she got the black card.
Hey,
She got,
coach.
It's like December. Oh Jerry, the pool boy will be coming through at about 2, so you're leaving about 1, right?
Hey, coach. You know you said you being misrepresented. You being misrepresented the wrong. That was Jerry talking to old girl though, man. That's that pimping, man. He let them know, man. You been misrepresented the wrong, man. You need to be on my. I run shit. This my city, bitch. What you mean?
Nah,
I run shit.
he
You
gonna
being
show up. He gonna
misrepresented wrong. You
he gonna show up to the damn press conference like Men in Black. Hey everybody, can you look at this pen real quick? Just look right here for me. Just hold it and got it.
yeah, man. He hanging out with strippers and everybody, man. Jerry Jones was out here wilding out.
Hey man,
Robert
Mr.
Kraft getting
Jones,
caught in the horror house. Like, what? How do you talk your way out of that? It's a
Mr.
whole
Jones
sting.
is the
Him,
Bill Clinton of Dallas.
Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones are shutting down the Bunny Ranch.
Wow. I don't know. They might as well just go ahead and do Girls Gone Wild. Senior edition. Snoop did it. It didn't hurt him. How many Girls Gone Wild did Snoop have? 5? Was it 5 volumes of that?
I think so.
Yeah, Jerry Kraft, y'all tripping. Let somebody else do the football thing. Y'all just do Girls Gone Wild Senior Edition, and that way you'll be expected to be in situations like that.
They got kids. Let them run it.
You clearly don't need the money.
Mm.
You don't need the money at all.
Stephen Jones would be happy to. Stephen Jones be begging the daddy, okay, Dad, look, can you retire this year? Like, can you retire before I get to retirement age?
That's sad. It's sad, but
Like, You need to retire before I get to retirement age.
Man,
Yeah, but we're gonna move on from Dallas South 69
right.
to to the
Jerry does
Packers.
from
What's
Jerry
that?
does Dallas.
Jerry does Dallas.
Right. This dude, it's pictures of him, walking in on chicks in the bathroom. They using the bathroom. He just standing there talking.
That's some petty stuff, man. What is going on?
I'm like, dude, come on, man. What is you doing?
I'm gonna have to come up with a good acronym for Jerry, but I need some
And
time to think on it. But the Packers hired Tom, whoever the hell this is, Clements, as their new quarterback coach. The question was asked, will this keep Rodgers in Green Bay? Absolutely not. I don't think this has any impact. The latest I heard on the Rodgers situation is the Packers are going to throw the bag at Aaron to keep him there for at least the next 2 seasons. Thoughts on that?
I think Rodgers should just really literally stay where he is. I don't think at this stage in the game, his age. I don't know unless there's a Tom Brady type of Tampa Bay Buck situation for him to walk into.
There is. 49ers. Come on, they in the NFC Championship game. They basically a quarterback away.
Yeah.
If Aaron Rodgers was playing instead of Garoppolo, you think they would have beat the Rams?
Yes.
And there you have it.
But here's the thing.
He's got too much
control. A good team where he at too.
I'll be right back.
But for some reason, it ain't working there. Because even when they won, what was it, 2010, the year they won? That was more so, that wasn't a team that he built. That was a residue from like the Brett Favre years.
But see, the only thing is that but the difference with the 49ers versus the Bucks were kind of in a turmoil situation before Brady got there. They had good pieces, they had a bad quarterback. Nobody really knew the extent of, like, there was rumblings about Tom Brady possibly leaving, but we really didn't believe it until it actually happened. Like, this Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers thing has been so public for so long. Mm-hmm. Everybody and their mama knows that they don't get along. Heck, the Patriots went so far as, they drafted quarterbacks, decent quarterbacks behind to replace to play behind Brady, but they shipped Garoppolo and Bissett off. They shipped them off. They made it look like they was gonna ride out with Brady until Brady decided he was gonna retire. Whereas Green Bay drafting quarterbacks and Aaron Rodgers ain't said nothing about retiring, and it just was turmoil. I think because he's not technically a free agent like that, I think that the 49ers are gonna want something. They're gonna want a whole. I mean, the Green Bay gonna want something from the 49ers. So, are you willing to give up a significant piece?
Debo.
To get,
you're not giving up. You probably give up draft picks. You're not going to give up Debo, because that's part of the appeal to get Rodgers out there. The second part of that, of course, is, hey, we're going to try to get Devontae also, because I think the Packers are probably franchise tag him this year.
Yeah,
so that's a lot. Debo and Rodgers, and you said they ain't gonna get number draft picks? Give away number draft picks?
That's what I'm saying. The 49ers might have to give up more than they're willing. Like, it might not be the same team.
Both of them? You got to give up.
It might be the same. It might not be the same team.
Who you think? Who else do you think they would be willing to give up?
They don't really have a whole lot of assets like that. They don't have a whole
lot. They got a few young receivers. They got Jawan Jennings. They got Brandon Ayuk. So they got a couple of pieces. Because clearly, Rodgers already said, I don't want to be a part of a rebuild. Okay. It's quite possible Green Bay could be in rebuild mode.
But if they could present I think it would be easier for Green Bay to keep Rodgers than certain teams appealing to Rodgers, because he's at a stage in his career where if I'm not walking in the door to a championship ready team where it's at me win a Super Bowl situation, I might as well just stay where I'm at.
Yeah.
I feel, and I want that Tennessee. I think that Tennessee fan knows something. I don't give a damn. He'd be a 3 condos down here. Tennessee just cannot accommodate Aaron Rodgers. If they could, not a player of their caliber, they would have got a quarterback of their caliber a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Tennessee, no, I just don't think Tennessee just can accommodate a player of their caliber, a quarterback of their caliber. Let me say that.
And we all know what BP think. Where BP think everybody and every quarterback and their mama is going
to New Orleans.
But that ain't happening.
Hey, when New Orleans just signed Steve the Bird.
Man,
that dude.
Steve Young just came out of retirement and signed with New Orleans.
It's just a weird situation, man, because I don't really know how this is gonna play out.
Right, you don't.
It's weird because Rodgers is still the wild card. You never know what he's thinking and what he might do.
Yeah, it's you literally don't know, because his age plays a factor. It's not like he's 30 years old and we're trying to figure this out.
Well, whether, and like you said, his age. Okay, I don't want to go from Green Bay to another cold place. I want to go somewhere nice. I want to be warm at least 10 to 12 games a season. And this is why I said 49ers. The weather's pretty nice out there. It gets a little...
And they're not in the rebuild.
It's better, and they're not in the rebuild. They're primed and ready to win now.
Right.
They have a running game, so he don't have to throw the ball 40 times a game. It's a shoe-in. They just need to figure out how to make the puzzle fit. But it's aligned for him to go. Not to mention, he's from the Bay Area.
But the key is they don't have control. Aaron Rodgers has all the control.
Right. Like I said, that's the wild card. The wild card is Rodgers. What will Aaron Rodgers do? I think that would be the hot stove league of the football offseason.
Do the 49ers have?
None. They're already over.
So and they have to give up some players.
Yeah, and they talking about going all in on Aaron Rodgers again, so they're trying to give him more money. So the only way they can give him more money is restructure the deal they just restructured last year to give him more money.
I don't think money is his objective now. He wants that second Super Bowl. I tell you why he wants that second Super Bowl. Ben has 2. Eli has 2.
But the only
right now, Breeze has 1. Peyton has 2. Breeze only has 1. So he's he's still kind of behind Breeze because Breeze has all of the passing yard titles and such. He wants that second Super Bowl so that he can up his place in history with the second championship. That'll legitimize his career.
The only way he can get it is for them to get more players. And the only way they can get more players is restructure his deal and take money away from him. He's not going to allow them to take money away from him when he just got money from them last year because he wasn't happy with the money that he had. You know, so...
And this is where I get kind of irritated with athletes because they talk out of both sides of their mouth. Yeah. Hey, I want to win a championship. Okay, well restructure your damn contract so it can happen.
All the time, actually.
Like if we really talking about a $5 to $10 million difference, bro, you've been in the league since 2006. You got nothing but cash.
Yeah, you know I'm on the podcast.
Money shouldn't even be an objective right now. It should be
I'm on podcast.
what's gonna put me in the best position to win this damn championship.
If I was
Period.
Aaron Rodgers, you know what I would do?
Right.
I would say, okay, I'll restructure my deal, but you know how I would restructure my deal?
What matter? I wouldn't
Just
pay you.
like Bobby Bonilla did.
What with the Mets?
Yep. Like,
And they
okay,
still paying them now.
yep, I'll let you restructure my deal, but then I want X million dollars starting in 2035 every year for 15 years.
That's my retirement plan.
Yep. I'm going to take less money now. Y'all get these players, and we better win the Super Bowl with these players, or else my deferred money is going to go up.
Interesting.
If we don't win the Super Bowl with me giving this money back, and y'all don't go out and get the players that we need to win the Super Bowl, for me staying here, my deferred money is going to go up. That's the only deal I'm signing.
I'm sure.
That if y'all want me to stay here that bad, and y'all want to go all in, that's how we gonna go all in. I'm gonna stay. I'll stay. I'll let you restructure my contract, but my restructure is gonna be like Bobby Bo did, and I'm gonna take all this money 10 years from now when I'm done playing, and it's going to go for 10, 12 years afterwards, and let's say it's going to be $2 million. If we don't win a Super Bowl in these next couple years that I'm going to stay here, instead of my deferred money being $2 million a year, it's going to be $4 or $5 million a year for 10 years.
Will they take the cheese though? No pun intended.
And if they don't, I'm out of here. Then you go to Jordan Love you just drafted. See if you win it with him.
And we saw how that went when he got in.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was just loving it, seeing that kid fail miserably because he's not ready. I'm not saying he won't be a solid player. He just wasn't ready for that moment.
Hey man, they better be glad I don't have Aaron Rodgers' phone number any way to get in touch with him.
Let's get AR on the line.
Cause I'll be spending the hell out of Green Bay money. I'll be Aaron, dog. I'm telling you, dog, this how you do it. Hit him with the Bobby Bo treatment.
No, I just say, look, I'll be your co-agent. Whatever you paying your agent, you just split that and give me the 3 to 4%.
Hey, I'll take 2% because
I'll take 1.
Hey, give me 2%.
1.
You're gonna get paid, brother.
Give me the 1%.
Hey, I'm gonna take 2 right now, and when you retire and that bonus, that last money kick in,
We gonna up that.
kick me up to 4% then, dog.
Yeah, we buddies.
Thank you, night. Oh my
That's how
God.
you do it.
Just tell him that's the discount double check.
Yeah. Yeah, let my family eat a little bit.
Right.
I'm a nobody.
Hey, here's another question. This isn't in the run sheet. Does Aaron Donald retire?
I don't think he is. I just think
I don't think so either.
That's just good TV.
Yeah.
Think about it. He's been in the league since 2014. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. One thing he was missing from his resume, he's won every damn accolade you can win as a defensive player. What else does he have to play for? He's still healthy. He's relatively injury-free. He has children. He has young children. I say retire.
All athletes want that opportunity to try to repeat, man, because it's so hard to do. If they can hold this team together,
I don't think they will.
they're going to try to run it back.
I feel what you're saying,
But see,
I
that's
don't
what they
think they stand
said.
together.
Dude, that's what they said in St. Louis. They thought they was going to let all those guys go. Georgia and them didn't let nobody go. They didn't have the same success the next year, but they kept all those guys.
Well, you know, it's a different time. We talking that was 20 years ago. You know, guys were a little more receptive to restructuring their deals to keep a team together.
Stan Kroenke
Now
got
everybody's
a lot of
about
money.
me and they trying to get their money.
Stan Kroenke got a lot of money. He got soccer teams. He got real estate. He got all kind of ways to finance that football team.
Yeah, because he just bought a Super Bowl.
And
But-
he got a Walmart wife too.
And
He got a wife
That's how he got his
for
money.
Walmart.
And he
Pine
got one of the highest grossing soccer teams in the country.
I feel
I
like
don't like-
he just won that. He just won a Super Bowl. He been to one, but he lost the last one. He won this one. I think that feeling, just to play to get that feeling again. You know, it's guys who was watching that. Calais Campbell was watching it, and he didn't even win. But the feeling, he just want to experience that feeling. That just made him decide not to retire. Just that being at that game. So I don't know, man. That's tough. We know he still got some good years in him.
Oh, he does, clearly.
You know, it's still on him. You know, like you said, he got all the defensive accolades or whatnot. But that feeling, just to have that feeling one more time, what's higher? I mean,
Hey man, that competitor in Aaron Donald is gonna be the reason he play another season. Like
Exactly.
that competitor in Thomas Patrick Brady is gonna be the reason he come back and play next year too.
No, come on, man.
I don't know
I ain't
about
trying to
Brady,
hear
bro. I
that
don't know
noise,
about
BP.
Brady,
Come on, BP.
That'll coming back one more year.
Man, please
I'm
don't.
telling you, he coming back, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. For those that's been married and stuff, man, and me and Coach Corey case, we done once you finish your whole summer of baseball and traveling and stuff, and then you in the house, you and your wife and stuff, y'all may tend to get on each other's nerves and stuff. And that's what I'm saying with Brady. He could be in the house with Giselle and they take all the trips. And by him being at the house, he go probably get irritated with her. She get irritated with him because they've been in a routine for so long. Who knows? Who knows, man?
Hey, BP. BP, are you
Yes.
standing up?
I'm sitting down, and I know what you finna play, asshole. I'm telling you though, bro.
Nobody want to hear that shit, man.
I know you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear the truth, man.
That dude need to go home and be with his family.
Man,
They ain't got nothing else to prove.
It's always
the
that
object.
It's always that competitive side to everybody, man.
And
you
I'm a
played the
competitor too.
game,
Like, go find something else to be competitive in.
And you can't when you play at that level.
Damn it.
You think he gonna find the same competitiveness going to play bingo and tiddlywinks?
Everybody said
Wait a
bingo,
minute.
but I
Oh,
know
did you say tiddlywinks?
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Corey, on traveling the country doing TV12 promotions and stuff. He ain't gonna have that same fun, man.
Hey, can you see?
Wait. One more time.
See him in front of the TV playing tiddlywinks is competitive and Connect Four.
Hey, or him having tea parties with his daughter and stuff.
Right.
Hey, having little tea parties and stuff, man. Hey, you can only have so many damn tea parties. I'm sorry, man.
Man, I mean, he could
All
go do
he gotta do
MJ,
is-
get his golf game together.
All he
Billiard.
gotta do is play that tape back of the last playoff game and watch how many times he got hit,
Agreed.
and he gonna be like, you know what?
Like, you know what? Screw that.
He gonna say, sweetie, do you want to wear the pink dress or the yellow dress? Which T-set do you want?
Hey, man,
You ain't got to deal with AP no more.
Hey, that competitor in him is gonna be the reason. Like, hey, What if I had Godwin back? What if all
Nope.
my weapons were healthy and everything? Could I have? How far we could have went?
That's too many what ifs, man, for a 45-year-old to consider coming back.
But
Too
you
many
acting
what
like,
ifs.
hey, but the thing is, you acting like he wasn't playing at a high level. He was playing at a high level still. It ain't like Peyton Manning was his last year when he fell off.
But here's the thing, BP, that high level was with variables. That's when he had his full assortment. When he started dropping bodies, he started getting popped more because he was holding the ball longer.
But y'all also forgetting who allowed him to get hit. Tom Brady allowed himself to get hit because
Because he
Tom
can't
Brady.
move.
No, Tom Brady changes those plays at the line. Tom Brady puts them in those situations to throw those passes.
He is the king audibler. He check out of so many plays, man. That's all he does, man. He'll check them up.
How
He'll
many
check out
times
so many.
did a play come into the game and he tell the coach no, and he want to run something else? That
You know why?
allows you to get hit. So at some point, you're gonna be smart enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna rely on the coach this time. You may not do it 100% of the time, but that alone is gonna save you some of those hits.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
But don't nobody read defenses like Tom Brady either, though.
Yeah.
Not
His
disagreeing with that.
football IQ is off the chart, man. So he can come back and avoid taking them big old hits, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If he had Godwin, man, they would have beat the Rams, man. As simple as that. If he had Godwin, they would have beat the Rams. I promise you.
I don't think they were one receiver away.
Hey, man, like I said, if he had Godwin, he would have beat the Rams.
Hey, have y'all ever watched Criminal Minds?
No.
Yeah, I watched.
Y'all know the young. Oh well,
That's
y'all
my
don't know.
show. That's my
okay.
show.
You know the young, the dude that can read real fast, the young dude.
Read.
That's Reed. Yeah, that's how
Reed.
Tom Brady is with defense. He read faster than anybody. Dude read like this. I'm so that he go through a page like this, like in real life, like a real like book. He that's how he read for real, and that's how Tom Brady read defense. So he has seen everything 4 times. So shit, he got.
You know what? You know who need to talk to Tom Brady? Just show him his X-rays. Drew Brees.
Showing them cracked ribs.
Hey man, but even Tom took a lot of sacks, he didn't get hit when Tom Brady don't get hit just flush.
Come on,
he don't
BP.
get no flush
You
hit.
need to go back and watch the replay of them games. Tom Brady got blasted a bunch of times.
Yes.
He got sacked. He didn't get
blasted. He got blasted.
No, sir. No, sir.
Come on, man. See, BP is not being biased, listeners. He is a Tom Tablet fan, and he wants him to come back. So this is why he's going to the bitter end to pull him back in. And then, hey, y'all, if Tampa decides to get a quarterback, y'all know where he's going.
Oh, look at the baby.
Going to New Orleans.
Oh.
Hey, grandbaby.
Hey.
You don't think Brady coming back either, do you?
Hey man, you only can tell, man. Hey, you think about it. Hey, you sit back and you think about it. You go into week 4, somebody may see him, man, and it may be put it like this. He ain't going back unless it's the perfect opportunity, I tell you that. He gotta have the best. He gotta have the weapons around him and everything.
There's
it gotta be a great
situation. I keep telling you that. There's too
many
what ifs.
That's a simple if. He just gotta have a great situation on hand. That's the only way that's gonna get him back.
Well, time will tell. So we have 2 things to monitor off season. Will Tom Tablet come back, and where will discount double check land?
This how you'll know if Tom Brady gonna come back. If we see a whole lot of pictures of Tom Brady on a bunch of talk shows, if he pop up on the shop, if he on vacation with Giselle a lot, you will not see Brady back. For Brady to come back at his age, he got to start training tomorrow. He got to start prepping tomorrow to come back.
Yeah.
See, that's the part of it that we ain't taking into consideration, is that when Brady's playing, to play as long as he played, it wasn't, I'm gonna take a couple of months off after 40 and then I'm gonna start prepping for the season. No, it's as soon as the season's over with, I take a week off. By week 3, I'm back at it.
Yeah, he needs to
And one
start
thing I
planting
remember
that
about
seed
Brady
like
is
right
saying,
now.
Brady said something one time in
Hey.
first year. He said some people give some sacrifices. He said something like he sacrificed everything for the game. Everything. Like what Crystal said, if he plan on coming back next year, you ain't gonna see none of that, because he sacrificed time with kids, wife, he sacrificed everything. If he plan on coming back, you ain't gonna see him like doing his off season a lot, like on social media, like she said, traveling and shit. He gonna be working.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
we'll
point.
see.
That's a good point.
I got to
Well,
ask y'all a question. Does Tom Brady have a biracial child?
where did you get that from, sir?
I was just asking. I don't know if
I
his
mean, it's
oldest
possible.
child,
I don't-
if his oldest child was biracial. I was hearing that, but I don't know. I think he may have an older child,
I
an
didn't think
older
old Tom
son.
Tablet was a swirler, man.
I
Hey,
did.
It's
hey,
possible, man. Cuz
I
got
think.
that. Cuz got a little
Hey,
swag.
y'all, we might have to look that up, man. Because I think
Yeah.
he had. I think I overheard something like about along those lines years ago, man, about
That
Tom and
that was
his
another
love child.
telltale. That was another telltale that Brady was about to retire. Did y'all notice how much we saw Tom Brady last year? How many things he was on? He talked a lot. I mean, he was on LeBron's shoulder shot.
Yeah,
Okay, he does have a blended family. Uh, his son Jack was with his ex Bridget Moynihan. That name, I'm gonna look her up, and then that will answer our question. My
right.
folks, bear with me, y'all. Bear with me.
Because I know Tom had
I wouldn't be. Hey,
a love child somewhere.
I wouldn't
No,
be shocked. If
she
you
is
had
Caucasian. She was an
Okay,
actress and model. I don't know what she played in, but no, all of his children are of the same race,
European. Okay,
Caucasian.
gotcha.
There's too many kisses out there, man.
Uh, non-melanin.
Gotcha.
Uh,
European.
descent.
Speaking of melanin, what about Adrian Peterson jumping on his wife?
I was just about to get into that. Just about to get in there because we almost forgot about that.
Hey,
So,
man.
AP.
do you have the full story, Coach?
The pride of Denton, Texas, man.
Yeah, man. You know, AP said him and his wife just had a verbal altercation, and it wasn't really physical except for the point he snatched the ring off her finger and it left a scratch.
See, look. That's my thing with AP right there. Any man that has shook hands with Adrian Peterson knows that man don't play. He'll bring a man to his knees when he shake. People say they hate shaking hands with this man. And you gonna grab this woman's hand. Any man that shook his hand cringed probably when he said that shit. Like, nigga, that your shit ain't normal, my nigga. Like, you grab niggas' hand and you like they be like this when you get them back. Like, what the heck? He give you one of them handshakes, like for real. Like, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
your hand come back a little like a chicken
His
foot.
hands ain't normal. When he put his hands on the woman, anybody that took a handshake from him, like, no, that shit is not normal. Your hands ain't normal.
Hey, you know who else got hands like that?
Do
Evander Holyfield.
that.
Anybody ever met him?
Oh, real deal.
Yeah, he's got some of his children are in St. Louis. I met him twice, and the first time I met him was not too long after the Tyson ear biting incident. It was at a nightclub, so it was dark. I couldn't see the ear. I don't think I wanted to try it anyway. But I
He
shook
would
the
hit you with
man's
a.
hand,
He
and I
would hit you with an
swear his
uppercut.
hand was about that wide, about that long, and the damn thing felt like you could strike a match on the inside. Just damn, dude. And I'm just like, hey, champ, nice to meet you. I don't know how anybody's still alive after taking a punch from you with a damn glove on, because that dude's hands straight paws. I can't even call them hands; they were paws. Like screw that. And then he's 6 foot whatever.
Put them
Cut
paws. About to put them paws on
paws.
you.
I'm like, screw
Yeah.
that. That's straight brain damage.
My cousins
Hey, BP.
saw him at a restaurant. He was getting breakfast or something, and they took a picture with him. He was here visiting his kids.
Hey, BP, that's your boy. About to put them paws on you. What's it?
What's my boy name? Say if I put the paws on you.
The A-Town, right? Damn, look. Shit. That's my boy though, man. Look scrappy.
Go scrap.
Look, hey,
Still
look,
scrappy.
Put them paws on you.
They
Hey,
yeah. If I
But
put
yeah,
the
man,
paws
they
on
my
you,
boy there though, man.
they blew the whole Adrian Peterson thing out of proportion. Like you really had to lock the man up for that. They had to take him off the damn airplane. He actually had to pay bond money to get out. She didn't even press charges.
$50,000, man.
50 grand. And he already struggling for money. Why you think he's still playing?
Hard on him, man.
That's dirty, man. Like that was uncalled for. We
but
sorry,
then,
AP.
hey, but then you got Trevor Bauer doing his shenanigans that he do, man.
And nothing. He hadn't even been arrested yet.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, P been whooping some ass lately though, man. Did he just whoop his son that he got? Did they fuck with him out there too? Couple
They
years
did.
ago?
Yeah, they did.
Then his wife. I mean, motherfucker get out of line. They need ass whooping sometime. Goddamn, I understand, man. I mean, shit. I mean, hey,
Sometimes you gotta put them paws on him.
I just got to have women, but just snatched and shook, just shook sometimes. Like, get your mind right. Damn, what's wrong with you?
The wife said, man, they just had a verbal altercation. It wasn't even all that.
Exactly.
Sometimes, man, you can get people that get too nosy and get in your business, man, and they ain't got nothing to do with them, man.
So basically, he was sitting next to a Karen.
Oh man, no doubt
He
about
done
it.
called the damn stewardess down. Oh my God! And of course, they didn't know who he was. They just knew he was big as hell and he was black.
And he had a mask on.
Man, they probably seen that nigga hands, man. Just said, damn, we got charged this nigga with something. That was, hey, Pete. Look at them hands, man. I'm telling you.
Is it true that boxers have to register their hands as lethal weapons?
That is a fact, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure that was true before I put it out there. So AP, we're gonna need you to go ahead and register those paws as lethal weapons.
You gotta let these stewardess know, hey, these are legal to carry. You feel?
Right.
Like I want to hit you, but I can't. So I'm gonna have my man's over here take care of it.
I'm telling
you. What'd you say, BP? From Tuesday, old dude gave her the 8-piece, the 9-piece.
Oh man,
crunchy.
he got a 9-piece crunchy, man. That's what he did. Hey, 9-piece crunchy, man.
No Pepsi. No Pepsi.
Hey man, no Pepsi, no Mountain Dew, nothing, man.
Hey man, don't get BP called out the whole menu and shit, man.
Hey man, hey.
You got a 9-piece country, goddamn 10-piece.
Hey, 9-piece country with some okra, boy.
She got
the okra.
She got a 9-piece crunchy with some okra, boy.
And a little fried pickles for her trouble.
KFC fries, man. KFC got some fire-ass French fries now, man. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, I'm finna fall. Hey man, I'm finna fall off and let y'all finish up, man. This game related, man. I'm gonna check on him, man. See if he how he's doing, because I'm on the road right now driving, man. And I done seen 3 18-wheelers in the ditch, man, on their side, man.
Yeah,
so
man, take it easy, man.
Take it easy, bro. We just about done. We got one more segment.
All right, man. I'm finna go and
Yeah.
call game related back and check on him, man, because he
All right, man.
down in the hills, man. I'll holler at y'all on Tuesday, man.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Be
All right.
careful, man.
Peace.
Hey, did you see Chris Layman's also got a battery charge with the Alvin in connection with the incident with Alvin Kamara?
Oh, so he was rolling with his boy, huh?
Yeah, don't nobody really know Chris Layman because he a special teams guy for the Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs. He a cornerback, but he really don't do nothing but play special teams. So he was down there acting a fool with your boy Alvin, and his bail was only $5,000 after turning himself in to the authorities. But
They went light on him.
yeah, his attorney rapped with him and said he didn't have to. He had to turn himself in. None of that, but he was questioned.
Look at that nice hair. Yeah, keep that. Yeah.
That's curly hair.
Don't take him to the barber.
Don't
You just keep juices and berries in there, and you use that nice soft brush and keep his hair curly and pimping like that. That's what you do. Because I told my daughter, if she listening, don't take him to the barbershop. You just juices and berries, and you hit it a little brush and put them a little curly in the little front. There you go.
No, get it cut and send it to LeBron.
No, you need to send a whole crate to KD.
No, send it to LeBron so LeBron can get some of that Drew Brees action. Drew Brees had him grew 10 times since he done retired. That boy was almost bald. Now he looked like Sean McVay by the head.
Cause he ain't stressed no more. He ain't stressed.
He ain't getting hit every couple
He
days.
ain't got no pressure on him.
None.
He got that good old Sean McVay up top now.
Not that Sean McVay. Oh man, we gonna leave him alone. We got one more segment before we roll up out of here. So, question: what NFL team that didn't make the playoffs this year you expect to compete next year?
The Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I don't know because Carson Wentz is still a quarterback.
Yeah, they just had some suspect play calling, and they jacked off that last game of the season. Otherwise, they would have been in the playoffs. You got the league's number one rusher coming back. You got decent wide receivers. You probably need another one. T.Y. stayed. He wasn't very healthy, so they pretty much used the tight end a lot. But they need another go-to receiver. Their defense, they have a top 10 defense. And for most of the season, they were a top 5 defense. So my pick is the Colts. I think the Colts get in here.
The Colts are a good pick. Denver is a good pick. Depending on what they do.
Who's the quarterback in Denver?
Right, depending on what they do quarterback wise. You could just throw out the whole NFC East. Yeah. Split the NFC South in half. The AFC South. Yeah, split that in half too. So
we already know what team West 10 got. Coach Corey says the Ravens.
Yeah, I think the Ravens too.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something though. Next year is our revenge tour. I'm letting you know that, man. A lot of people are talking shit, especially in Cincinnati. I'm letting you know, man. Look, I got love for Burrow now, but man, they talk a lot of shit.
But you want to know what? I don't understand that. I don't understand that because at the beginning of the season, the Ravens lost so many running backs and key players at the beginning of the season. It was just a matter of at some point, Lamar wasn't going to be able to do it all. And if anything happened to Lamar, it was going to be a done deal.
Yeah.
But so I don't think it was a situation where like the Cowboys or like the Colts, they were right there. The coach was literally right there and blew it. Literally right there and blew it. And I don't think the Ravens didn't blow it. They got injured.
Exactly. That's all we hope for is health. Good
They
health.
got injured. The worst thing, the one thing that nobody ever wants to happen happened to the Ravens. They got injured and lost a lot of key players. So it's easy to say the Ravens to be back because it wasn't like they shot themselves in the foot. They got hurt.
Yeah. And what I think gonna help us out, a lot of secondary, third string guys was playing this year because so many other players was hurt. Oh yeah, we're gonna put all that shit together next year. Oh, I'm telling you, we got a bench. We like Golden State. We got a bench now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to them. That's pretty much what happened to them. I would say my squad, but it just really just depends on the quarterback. Like y'all already said.
Hey, at the end of the day, Pittsburgh and Baltimore run the AFC. No, it don't matter what quarterback y'all get next year. It's so many pros that could fit over there. This shit. I don't
as
see
long
y'all
as Mason Rudolph is not under center game one, we'll be okay.
That's what I'm saying. Let's y'all stay with what y'all got.
If y'all roll into next season with Mason Rudolph, it's gonna be a lot of smoke in Pittsburgh. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Now Coach John might be on the line. I ain't got no another quarterback, man.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. We get your boy on the line.
I told him might be on the hot seat.
Yeah, but Najee Harris got to learn how to run the daylight.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of Steelers games this year, and I see this dude like he doesn't run to daylight. He runs to contact.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, man.
But they get him going through the game. He feed off that contact, man. But yeah, I feel you though. You're right. You
run the daylight, man. Derrick Henry is bigger than you, and he don't run the contact. He runs the daylight, and if he gotta run you over, then he run you over.
Right,
but that's not his first choice.
He just finishes his runs.
But it's still for him. Boy. Derrick Henry got the meanest stiff arm in any game right now.
Oh yeah, you see it coming. You see it coming like, oh, this is not going to end well for this DB.
I'm telling you at least gonna go back 5 yards. If he bug you, like you going back. Like,
you can't go low because he just gonna hop right on over you. Triangle.
Man.
The Browns, NFC North. The Browns are going to be in the basement.
They're gonna go back to where they belong.
They're gonna be back in the basement, man. Even with that good ass defense. They stuck with Baker Mayfield for another year.
Nah, they looking for a quarterback.
I thought they picked up his option.
Yeah, they picked up his option, but they let it leak out. Somebody leaked it today on Skip and Shannon that they are looking for a quarterback in Cleveland.
Well, good thing he's good at those State Farm commercials, right?
He better be.
No, he's actually good. Like,
yeah,
he's actually has a career doing that. If this football thing don't work out,
when it don't work out.
Oh, it's not a fact of if, it's when.
It's when.
When your career is over. I got you. And it's sad because I really thought Cleveland was gonna do it this year. I got a little pissed last year. They let the Chiefs off the hook in the playoffs once Mahomes got hurt, and they didn't close that game out. If y'all remember, not this past season, but the 21 season. Excuse me, the 20 season. And
it don't help matters. It don't help matters much for Baker Mayfield that they got rid of Odell Beckham and Odell went to. I mean, I know Woods got hurt. Mm-hmm. I know Woods got hurt, but Odell went to Los Angeles and showed out. And if it wasn't for the fact of him turning that ACL in the Super Bowl, he was getting ready to clown. he was in clown mode.
He might have got MVP.
Yeah, he might have got. He was not going to be denied in that Super Bowl at all.
Yep.
And so it doesn't make Baker look well
At all.
It doesn't, because you had Matthew Stafford, who was stuck up in Detroit, suffered all those years in Detroit, goes to the Rams with a good defense, some good receivers, and ends up getting them to a Super Bowl.
And winning.
And Odell looked just about as good as he looked in New York.
He looked as good as he looked in about 3 years.
Yeah.
And the tragic part is that it was a non-contact injury when he went down.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the severity of that injury is, but it's just sad, man. The Browns back in the basement. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl. You know, Pittsburgh lost Ben, so they're retooling. The Ravens, injury riddled. They gonna bounce back.
Oh, Odell's was an ACL. It's the same one he tore.
Same one.
Yeah.
Did he tear it?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Same ACL. Same. I mean, you knew it was a non-contact. It was a non-contact. Every time I seen that particular grab and fall, it's an ACL, an Achilles.
That's terrible.
That is, man. He ain't gonna be able to play till shit. Playoff next year, ain't shit, basically.
Yeah, but so the consensus is we got Colts, we have Ravens, and then CC, you had another team you threw in there.
I said Denver, depending on whether or not they get a quarterback.
Depending on the quarterback. So those are the teams that we expect to make it next year. How about this? Since we asked that question, let's reverse it. Who won't make it next year?
That was in it this year?
That was in it this year.
It's gonna be kind of funny, but a lot of people might not think it. I don't think the Bengals are back.
Hell no. I don't think so either.
Now everything played out in their favor.
Yeah.
For them to get there this year. But like I tell everybody, the coach, let me say this, from a coaching point of view, and I tell everybody, and I've been doing it, the Super Bowl is the last game of the year. Everything in your playbook is at your disposal. Every trick play, every reverse, every halfback pass, every pass to the lineman, every tight end screen, all that stuff you've been working on since the beginning of the year. When you make it to that game, all that is at your disposal. You got to use all of that to win this last game.
Well, they did it once. They had Mixon with the halfback pass.
That would have been just the beginning.
I'd have showed stuff that ain't on tape. When
you get them short fields and you get an opportunity to get points, you can't just get field goals. Mm-hmm. It's the element of surprise. Something they ain't seen all year. You got to pull that thing out.
The reason why Peyton Manning does not have 3 Super Bowl rings is because Sean Payton pulled out a trick play kickoff of a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
an onside kick.
Who does an onside kick as a kickoff?
And that pissed me off because Peyton was my guy, man. So I was not happy.
But like Coach Corey just said, it's the Super Bowl. He had every trick up.
Hey man, you got to use all. I'm sorry.
I feel you, but I still feel like the Bengals will. I put it this: they won't win the division, but I think they'll get a wild card.
Here's where it gets kind of tricky with the Bengals. If rumors have it and let's just say Deshaun Watson ends up in Pittsburgh and is not penalized for anything. Now you got Deshaun Watson in Pittsburgh, and then you got Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. how do you get 3 teams in the playoffs out of the same division?
Wild cards. So one of those divisions in the AFC is going to be, and we know which one that is. It's your AFC East.
AFC's here.
You know, the Jets, no. Miami got hot, but I still think they're a little bit away.
That coaching thing gonna bite them in the butt.
I don't think the Patriots make it again. That's my team that got in this year that won't make it next year. Patriots.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They on borrowed time. You're not gonna win a couple games throwing the ball 3 times again next year. That shit's not gonna work.
No.
Yeah, nah, my nigga Big Mac, he gonna have to step his game up, man. Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Big Mac.
Oh yeah.
He gotta step his game up, man. He gonna like they were saying about Lamar a year or 2 ago, or probably still saying, he gonna have to put that ball in there more, man. He, like you say, he can't throw the ball 3 times a game and win him. Now you gotta put that ball in there.
Yeah, because
Big Mac was playing with house money last season. This year they're gonna be expecting some things from him.
Well, here's another one I forgot about. Damn it, Chargers. I think the Chargers figure it out next year. I hope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like Hibbert. Yeah.
I hope the Chargers figure it out, man, because they have a
but
damn good team.
That's the other thing. That's the other reason why I say Cincinnati is less likely, because you got the Chargers that we think can figure it out.
They're basically the same team. If you break them down, you know, you got a good defensive line. You got a okay secondary. I guess the Bengals have a better running game than the Chargers. I still ain't sold on Eckler as the bell cow back, but I think it was just coaching with them this year. They made a lot of dumb calls in certain situations. It's like,
yeah, man, they'll be winning and playing like they lose. And I'm like, why y'all still throwing it on first, second, and third down and y'all up by 21? What you doing? Like, what the?
Don't have a closeout back. That's the problem. Eckler's not a back that's going to run the ball 30, 35 times a game that can close a game out.
And I wonder why they won't give it to him in them times. There was times they was up, but still wouldn't just give it to him. I'm like, why they just don't let Eckler run that thing? But you're right, he must not be that.
He's not that kind of back. He's one of those tweeners. So he going to catch, 5 to 7 balls a game. And he'll get about 15 rushes, and that's about what you're going to get from him.
I hate to say it, man, but when I watch sporting events and games, I watch from a coach's point of view. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, and I think you said it, D-Nose, was that Cincinnati was playing not to lose. Mm-hmm. And I think when they got the lead, they got conservative. They started saying, okay, well, we're going to run the ball and let the clock run and all that. No, bro.
Don't score.
No, that's where everybody makes their mistake at. You're not playing against the clock. You playing against the other team.
And they trying to win too.
Yeah, you playing against the other team, man. The clock is always going to be the clock. You're not worried about the clock. The clock is going to run out when it runs out. The thing is, you got to make sure that you got more points on the board than the other team. So you're not playing against the clock. You're playing against the other team. And
that's
people
like
get
defenses that go into that damn prevent defense, and I don't even know why they even have that in their damn arsenal. When has the prevent defense ever worked? Maybe the first team that tried to do it, and it probably got figured out the next game, but they just kept running it because, well, this is one of our packages. Why?
I don't know. I don't know why.
How many times have you seen like a 3rd and forever, and the team is in prevent? They only rush 3 people, and somehow they pick up the damn first down, needing like 30 or 25 plus yards.
Because that's
you playing a damn prevent instead of playing your regular defense, drop you an extra safety back, Drop your linebackers to the flats so they can't get out of bounds, and everybody come up and make the tackle. Not rocket
Yeah,
science.
because they're playing stupid. Not only that, I'll do you one better than that. What normally happens in every stupid NFL game when you got a long down? When they see
PI.
well, not only that, but when they see blitz, what do? They throw to the hot route. They throw short.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got 3rd and 25, why not blitz? Make them throw it to the short route. They're gonna throw a 3 or 4 yard route. You rally up, tackle them. They get off the field. You don't have to worry about it.
Because anything can happen. One of your DBs can fall asleep, somebody drop into the wrong zone, and then a damn PI.
Coach
It's more
Corey,
than anything. They know if they get any kind of contact, it's a good chance it's gonna be a flag.
Coach Corey, you know
Yeah.
what you made me think about? Diddle, Ray Rice up the middle.
Yep.
Everybody can't do that like Ray Rice. But that boy ran 20-some yards for that first down. Goddamn, I was
Draw. It was 3rd and what? 20
like,
something
like 30, 23 or something crazy like
on a
that,
damn
man.
draw.
Hey.
Which is more reason why I don't understand. It's NFL 101. You get a pass rush. What do you call? You got a strong pass rush. There's 3 things you call: screen, delay, backside reverse. And you go at the motherfucker that's rushing hard. Now he gotta choose. Why they overcomplicate this? I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm so tired of these damn offensive coordinators. I ain't got no damn hair. I be wanting to pull this shit out.
Hey man, I be trying to tell people, man. I've been coaching a long time, and people make this way too hard, man. Way too hard. It's certain things about sports that's always gonna be the same, man. You know, everybody in the NFL, quarterbacks are taught if you see blitz, you check the ball down. So if it's 3rd and 25, why go prevent? Just blitz. Make them check it down, and then rally up and tackle the guy. 3rd down, you get off the field, they punt, you go back on offense. Common sense. Why do anything else?
Exactly.
I'm like, what are we doing here? I mean,
Job security coach. That's all I can tell you. We justifying our job.
I'm like, wow, we did this really how you gonna go at doing this, huh? But okay.
Hey, we got game related chimed in. Hey, you stay safe out there on the roads, bro. He says the analytics overcomplicated the game.
Always. That's why baseball is where it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no feel anymore. Everybody's too busy looking at the tablet and looking at numbers.
That's why baseball
trends.
is where you at right now.
He's going to throw a curveball instead of saying, no, look at the damn pitcher, see his arm slot, see his release point, and kind of figure what's coming.
That's why Carmelo Anthony was out the NBA for almost a year. Analytics. Analytics.
That's what's going to bring Tom Brady back? Analytics?
That'd be some craziness.
I hope he don't. Tom, tablet, stay where you at, please.
He done gave it 22 years. You don't need to give it no more.
You done did all you can do. You stole a ring from us. We somewhat forgive you. Just stay retired, man.
I don't forgive him. Y'all can forgive him.
Whoa. I didn't say I forgave him. I said some people.
We started to like him a little bit when he went to Tampa because he started acting like swagger.
Hey, man. That was Charles Wilson's sack, too, man.
Yeah, they had that on ESPN where they were breaking that down.
What the hell? How you gonna invent a call during the game? I just never understood. Okay, maybe it can start next year. Okay, we get it. Okay, but it started today. It started right now. Like
right now?
Hell no.
I think the refs got an extra 0 on their check for that game. And the
Hey,
funny
man.
thing is, the ref, Walt Coleman, was the referee for that game. Stated after that game, he never did another Raiders game. Shocker, right? Let me show you my surprise face.
Hey, man.
Really?
You always
No more
know.
Raiders game, but he did a shit ton of Patriots games.
Right.
You Captain Obvious.
That's when I realized right then, Tom Brady. Hey, they was that was they guy. Because whoever I have been watching football since I could remember. I have never seen somebody invent a call during the game and it started right. Like, come on, man, hell no.
According to them, it was in the rule book. It just had never been called.
That shit would do to everybody. Hell no.
I
Even
don't
the
disagree. I'm just telling you what they said. There
That's
was an actual rule in the rule book. It just had never been called.
What they do? Pull the book up on the game?
Yeah, the rule book's available. You go online and look it up.
Hey, man.
That had just never been called. It was a
Well,
bang play. You understand? This was 2001. So replay wasn't what it is now.
But we had games. It had never been called on Tecmo Bowl or nothing like that. I ain't never seen it called on nothing on a game or nothing like for real. Like if this was a call, we would have heard it sometime, somewhere called.
Even in college, I never heard anything like
College,
that.
high school, nothing. Man, look, it was already in the books. So, man, who believe that shit?
Well, yeah, man. We'll save that conversation for another show. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. It's been a great show. West 10, what are our birthdays?
Oh man, we got some good birthdays today, man. Y'all remember Danielle Thompson?
What's that?
Danielle Thompson. She was a medalist for us, man. You heard me. She was in the medalist of 92 all the way through 96, man. You feel me? She actually 41 today, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to give a shout out to Danielle Thompson. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Man, we want to give a shout out to Al Harrington, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Al Harrington.
Albert, actually. He just go by Al, goddamn, because it sounds a little better, a little cool than Albert. But his name is Albert Harrington. You know what I'm saying?
We kind of figured that nobody want to be walking around being called Albert.
Unless your name Pujols.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We're going to give a shout out to, man. Crystal Lee. We want to give a shout out to your boy LeVon Kirkland, man. It's his birthday today, man.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Kirkland.
That's a name I ain't heard in a while. He's 53 today. And what was so funny about that whole scenario right there is actually two Steelers' birthday the same damn day. And I think them motherfuckers played together too. Would you happen to know who that is, Chris? Who got the same birthday as Mr.
No
Kirk?
pressure.
I do not know.
Joel Steed.
Oh, wow.
Joel Steed and LeVon Kirkland, man, share birthday together, man. And both of them 53. So they was born the same damn day.
I don't think that's ever happened on birthdays.
Now that is crazy.
That
is.
That's cool, crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna give a shout out to OG, triple OG, man. Brian Cox, man.
Yes, sir. East St. Louis, man.
East St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis boy, man. You hear me? Hey, he 54 today, man. You hear me? So, we want to give a shout out to Brian Cox, man, from Tennessee to the Lou. You already know who to do, B.
Yes, sir.
And man, we're going to give a shout out to MJ, man. Everybody know it's MJ birthday today, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to MJ.
Yeah, man.
Birthday today. the GOAT of his time. Let me make that clear. You know what I'm saying? Arguably, you know what I'm saying? The GOAT of his time.
Uh-oh.
Let me say, not arguably the GOAT all time, but I'm just gonna say the GOAT of his time. You know what I'm
So
saying?
who's your GOAT of all time?
The
Of
goat of
his
all
time.
time.
We ain't finna argue, Dino. It's the GOAT of his time.
But who's
We're
the
going
GOAT
on
of
his
all
birthday.
time? You know where I'm going.
Ah,
The GOAT of all time, West
we
End.
Oh,
Come on.
want to give a shout out.
Don't
We want to give a shout out to
you
MJ, man. You know
don't
what I'm
say
saying?
it.
I know he's somewhere gambling, goddammit, but you know, hell, I hope he win whatever he's doing. I know he's gambling someday. Well, but we
Oh
gonna
yeah,
give a
somebody
shout out
golf
to
course.
him.
Tell you what, they need EA. I'm gonna need y'all to do a simulator. LeBron versus MJ. Do it. I don't know 100,000 times and see who wins the most.
LeBron versus MJ simulator. What you mean? Like them two playing against each other?
1-on-1.
Man. Yeah, we ain't finna get into that, man. Hey, look though. I say the best for last, man. This is the triple OG, man. This Mr. Longevity, man. This man, girl, I don't think he gonna die. I'm just gonna say it, man. This man is still doing good, moving around good. And this man is 86 years old today. Mr. Jim Brown.
Oh, Big Jim.
Mr. Jim Brown birthday today, man. The triple OG, man. You know what I'm talking about? I had
That's the
to
quadruple
say
OG.
him for last, man, after Jordan, man. Because it's just a triple OG right here, man. I'm talking about decades and decades. He been known for his excellence and greatness of what he's done on and off the field. You
Facts.
know, so we just want to give a shout out to all of them, but especially Triple OG. You know, the Triple OG, man. I had to say him for last, man. Jim Brown, 86, man. I just hope I can live and to live that long and do as good as you doing physically at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
Right.
up.
Hey man,
Brown.
we gotta give honorable mention because we ain't gonna be on his birthday, but you know my boy Charles Barkley's birthday is on the 20th, man.
Oh, okay.
That's
And
terrible. We ain't gonna be
I'm
on
glad
his
you said
birthday.
that, Coach, because I got another honorable mention, man. My son, Dakari, Mom, man. Let me give a shout out to my youngin, man. His birthday 2 hours away, man. You know what I'm saying? It's actually tomorrow, you know what I'm saying?
We on the cusp.
Yeah, he gonna be 15, man. He a young man now, man. He ain't got no
Oh
pressure
yeah.
yet, but
Time to get
he's a
that
young man
permit.
now.
Time to get that permit.
Right. Trying to
So
get
shout
in,
out, man. Love you, boy.
about to get in daddy pockets now, cause he
That's
finna
right.
get he about to get on the insurance, he about to get on all that.
He done
And
he done went from washing lettuce to fries.
hey, yeah, hey, West 10, get ready to get you some gray hairs and all that pepper.
Oh man,
What's
hey.
wrong with that
Yeah.
salt and
The
pepper?
Lord has
Mine ain't
blessed me
kicked in
so
yet.
far. The Lord,
That's
hey,
probably
I
why.
can't even complain.
That's
The
probably
Lord
why
has
they don't
blessed
think
me
I'm a
so
grandpa,
far.
because I ain't got no salt and pepper yet.
Man,
Oh
the Lord has
yeah.
blessed me so far. Coach, I ain't got a grade here yet, man. But hey, I know they coming eventually. I ain't gonna do nothing but embrace it. It's all good, man. You know what I'm talking about.
It shows wisdom, man. Let
Oh
just
yeah, it's a
accept it.
friend. Oh yeah, I want to give my deepest condolences and sympathy to the family of Darlene. It's a friend. It's a relative of actually BP, a relative of BP that stay in Nashville, and you know her brother, you know, passed away of cancer and whatnot. So we really want to send our condolences and deepest sympathy to her and her family.
Yes, sir.
One more birthday before we take
Yes.
y'all
What's
home.
up, Dino? What it do?
Game related celebrated a birthday on the 12th.
When?
Yes, sir.
On the
Today?
12th.
On the
Oh, the
12th.
On the
12th?
12th.
Oh, yeah.
We missed that. We missed that on Tuesday. Our apologies, Mr. Game related. Happy belated birthday, brother.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Hey,
birthday, man. I don't know why I
hey,
remember texting him happy birthday or something, though. I think in a group chat or something.
yeah, it was in the
He
group.
might have been
Oh,
down there
okay. Oh,
with Jerry. He might have been down there with Jerry and them. You know,
Hey,
making
okay.
man.
making it do what they do when they do. You know.
And I'm sure glad you had to tell the people champ, man, to go and give it up. on these memes, man, because I hate to keep hurting it out. Hey,
Hey, sometimes you need that tough love, man.
Go leave with one, coach. He
oh
He ain't here
man,
to defend himself. Go on, take us out with a good
ain't
one.
on
Give us a
here.
good
He
one.
ain't on here. Something him to check out later on.
oh man, y'all dirty, but I got one.
I know you got
No,
one.
no.
We
Cut out.
dirty, but you about to hit that share screen button.
You know, people share was big on talking about my singing career, but people Champ had a singing career, and it got cut short. He was part of the legendary group, and then they had to kick him out. He was part of they was
That hairline a little short too.
originally they was gonna be called Earth, Wind, Fire, and Smoke.
Bro.
They kicked them out, so they just stayed with Earth.
Drop one of the elements.
So they just stayed with Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. And
They said fire and smoke is close. We gonna go with it.
they just dropped the smoke.
Damn.
So
So what happened to water? Ain't no water, huh?
No water, man. Just the
We
smoke.
don't need no water.
Hey, man. That boy.
Damn.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I need a good laugh. Get out here.
Hey, man, that boy's stupid, man.
That was a
so stupid.
great wrap up to the show. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, we got DJ Fletch and Charlie Boy.
Oh my mama. Oh my looking. I look fly.
I look good. Good. I tried to help you, bro. I told you, leave that meme game alone.
Hey, man.
You down in AAA. This the big leagues up here.
You trying to tell him, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. He wanted all the smoke, man.
He got it. And then some.
Yeah, man.
It is that time.
What you taking us out with, Dino? What you taking us out with?
He's taking us out, but we gonna wrap this up. Thank you all for tuning in tonight to No Balls, No Glory.
But Dino, you ain't even gotta play that, man. We're gonna let little homie take us out. We're gonna let
little homie take us out.
We're gonna let the grandbaby take us out.
Right. Comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss the next live event coming Tuesday with our regular What the Hell segment. I hope the hell we don't see this Tuesday.
Don't sleep though, look, man.
Don't sleep on our show, y'all.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep or we gonna put you to sleep.
Yes. The people Champ taking all these shots to the dome. He sleep
That
though.
look like a 10-piece crunchy.
That's a 10-piece crunchy with the okra right there, baby. No soda.
You know what I'm saying? No Fanta.
No Fanta, baby. With the okra, baby, 10-piece crunchy. No hot sauce, no condiments.
Oh man, that's too good. You know what? We ain't even gonna ride out with a beat tonight. We gonna ride out. Leave that screen share up. Hey, we out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Yes, sir.